All right, man. So what's going on, bro? So yeah, we back at it again. It's SeeReal. This is a sex and reaction video we're doing. So yeah, I had my glasses on earlier, my sunglasses, but this is my real glasses. So hold on, bro. I gotta order another pair, bro. Man, another thing, bro. They be getting dirty so quick. But yeah, it was late before when I try to do it. Bro, we looking at the time now. I think it's 1 in the morning or 12. Hold on, I'm gonna go check. Just a sec, bro. I had to grab my other phone. It's 12:22 at night. So we did the last one at 2:22 p.m. So like I said, bro, I'm trying to get. I got at least about. I'm trying to do 10, so I can chill. I can work on some other stuff. So this one probably be like not too long. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this one done. Like I said, I'm trying to get. So this is 2. Hold on, let me think. So I got 8 more to do. I'm trying to have 10. If that's correct, yeah, I'm trying to get 10. So, you know, because next month, you know, it's going to be big. So I got to work on my reviews, too. Because that's coming in December. So, you know, I try to get stuff ahead of time. Anyway, bro, I'm done talking. Let's get into this video. We're going to talk about Trump. So I never watched this one yet, but yeah, we're going to see. This shit is a little different. I got the thing. All right, cool. Starting now.
LAF, it's in Judge Engoron's written order concerning Donald Trump's second violation of his gag order, in which Donald Trump yesterday attacked again in the hallway. Despite the gag order,
Hold on. So, bro, Donald Trump has the most indictments ever, man. Like, bro, that's crazy. He's still going through that. He's still going through that, bro. All right, let's hear this. Oh, shoot.
principal law clerk for Judge Engoron in not even uncertain terms, in terms that were so certain that even after Judge Engoron put Donald Trump himself under oath, for the first time he's been under oath in a courtroom in probably a decade or more, the judge concluded that he did not believe a word that Donald Trump had said, and as the trier of fact concluded, that Donald Trump violated the...
So the judge already said, bro. Oh, man. Man, bro, I'm gonna have to go wash these off. I'll be right back. Just set yo. I know y'all saying, oh man, he left us. No, so oh, that's just a glare, bro. I'm thinking that's okay, whatever. But yeah, the Donald Trump, the judge didn't believe Donald Trump.
Gag order again, and had to unambiguously be talking about his principal law clerk who sits alongside the judge when he made his comments to the press in the hallway yesterday. So let me just read from the order, because of course in a progressive discipline way, Last week, he got hit with a $5,000 fine and a warning that if he violated the gag order again, more.
He got he got hit with a $5,000 fine, bro. A $5,000 fine. Man. He ordered if he does it again, ooh,
serious sanctions would be imposed, leading up to and including jail time. Obviously, we're not there yet, but the
so they said if he does it again, that boy locked up doing jail time. Bro, this Donald Trump is crazy.
byproduct
DJ,
of yesterday's hearing
that's why I call him
is that
DJ.
Donald Trump, under oath again, testified to the judge
bad,
who
yo.
found him not to be credible.
Yo, my bad if I burped that loud, man. This ain't real liquor, just apple. What's it called? Apple drink rose, man. I got that at the dollar store, bro.
So already, before Donald Trump even takes the stand in his own defense of the persistent fraud case, let's remember, there is a fraud case being tried in that courtroom. You would not know it by the tactics being used by the lawyers for Donald Trump. You would think this is a case of Donald Trump versus the principal law clerk, or Donald Trump versus Judge Engoron. That's not the case. Because Donald Trump and his lawyers are losing the case in the courtroom under a shed load legal.
So they're saying Donald Trump is losing the case. Bro, he's going to jail. I don't care what anybody says, man. I bet you $100 Donald Trump is going to jail. There's no way, bro. Like, he's going to jail. I don't know. We got to see more.
Term, a shed load of evidence and testimony going on now into the fourth week from accountants and auditors and accountants, auditors, and appraisers by insiders, outsiders of the.
Yeah, sorry to shaking, bro. I gotta switch over to this table. Oh, that one's shaky too. I'm gonna get a new table though. You know, you use what you got, bro. Pretty much.
The Trump Organization, current employees, former employees, assistants to employees that have already pled to felony counts of tax evasion, and all of the documents that have come in. It has been overwhelming. It is such an overwhelming amount of evidence already, even in 4 weeks of what's likely to be a 3-month trial, that the judge yesterday, in commenting and ruling against a motion that Donald Trump made after Michael Cohen finished testifying for a directed verdict, meaning I should win because of Michael Cohen's testimony, the judge said,
the judge is like, nah, you going to jail, bro. Like, they got so much on Donald Trump, bro. Like, he must have just, let me just straight to this bed. It's crazy. Like, damn, Donald. Yeah, I remember back in the day, guys, when he first, like, grab her in the pussy. He sent a missile on Twitter. Like, they had to get this man off of here, man. I'm from Canada, but
I'm not even if I don't credit Michael Cohen's testimony. While interesting, it is not the most important testimony that I have heard already. And the judge pointed to the room and said, you could fill the courtroom with the amount of evidence that supports the case to the New York Attorney General. Think about that. I'm going to do a separate hot take on what that interesting inside the mind of Judge Engoron should be signaling to the defense, which is you better try to find a way to settle this civil fraud case with the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, if she's even interested. Constantly calling her a racial term, which Donald Trump does time.
okay, I told y'all, like, everybody's like, yo, I fuck with Donald Trump, but he is racist, though. Like, he don't like black people. He had all his people running to the White House, try to run in the White House. And it's weird, bro, because it's like, we only seen that one black guy. So we think like, yo, is that an Uncle Tom?
time and time again, and saying that the judge and the attorney general are in the back pocket of Joe Biden and the Democratic machine is not helping your ability to get out of this case without a finding by a judge that could shut down your company, take your buildings from you, and all of your money. Back to the order, which is devastating, not in the dollar amount. I know everybody's up in arms about it. It's only $10,000. That's his walking around coffee folding money for the day. I get it. But it's the finding by...
He said that's this walking coffee money. Oh, man. I don't know what y'all be at. Starbucks is Tim Hortons in Canada, but... Oh, shoot, that was funny.
By the judge. The judge listened to argument of counsel, primarily Christopher Keiss, although Alina Habba was squawking in the background as well and accusing the principal law clerk of doing something wrong because, she's been dismissive of some of the arguments that have made in court and she doesn't have a poker face. That's okay. There's no crime against that. And Chris Keiss argued, he was talking about Michael Cohen. He must have been talking about Michael Cohen. The comment, which we played on other hot takes in the hallway, which I'm going to play again right now, so you can hear it for yourself, and then I'll tell you how Judge Engoron ruled on it.
The title of this is going to be called, like what it says on there, Trump is shredded. So they act like Trump is like a piece of paper, like, ooh, we're shredding you in. Like, bruh, this man's
Here's
done.
the clip.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target.
This was a trial should have never been brought, but if we had a jury, it would have been fair, at least, even if it was a somewhat negative jury, because no negative jury would vote against me. But this judge will.
This judge Oh, Donald Trump is.
This judge is a very partisan judge, with a person who's very partisan sitting alongside of him, perhaps even much more partisan than he is. So we are doing very well. The facts are speaking very loud.
Bro, look at his senator, or whoever the hell is right beside him. It's like he's so freaking like, bro, he's like this the whole time. Like, bro. Does bro even smile?
He's a totally discredited witness, and you haven't seen anything yet. This goes on for a long time, but he's a totally discredited witness.
There is no doubt.
His people in the back are so like, we never told you to say that. Like, they're so unimpressed right now. They're like, what the fuck is this man talking about?
In any reasonable person's mind, including the trier of fact, Judge Engoron, that Donald Trump was talking about the principal law clerk. There's only one other person who sits alongside the judge, and that's his law clerk. The witness is in the witness box 4 or 5 feet down from the judge, right? Anybody who's 5 years old or older has some sort of spatial awareness and understands geometry and distance, understands what the difference between alongside, adjacent to, and in proximity of. And Donald Trump chooses his words always very carefully. Alongside and more partisan.
That's why he talks so slow. Donald Trump be like, and you know, this is what is going to be happen.
Than the judge, because he's accused her of being friends with Chuck Schumer, the senator from New York. He's never referred to Michael Cohen, and there's lots of vocabulary and vernacular that Donald Trump uses, which
the way he said there's lots of vocabulary. Is that like the main thing that white people do, use big vocabulary? Like, it has been very extensions. It will give you an extension, the limit of the last. Bro, I don't know what I'm saying.
The judge referred to in his order, where he calls Michael Cohen, Michael Cohen, that liar. That's what he calls him. He doesn't call him partisan. He doesn't call him anything that smacks of how he calls the principal law clerk. Now, some people who are just tuning in might be thinking, I'm sorry, what's going on? They're battling with the principal law clerk? How is that a winning strategy? And I'm here to tell you, as a 32-year practicing trial lawyer in this courtroom in particular, it's not. For me, having life insurance and understanding the importance.
Bro, man, I gotta friggin' go through these damn things. Do we gotta listen to this one, bro? I think we do.
To protect your family and everything you've worked so hard for is crucial. I recently got married, and that peace of mind knowing my family would be okay in a worst case scenario is so important. It is never too late to get coverage. Select Quote has helped people save 50% or more by shopping highly rated insurance carriers. They do the legwork and research for you. Listen to this. Select Quote found a 40-year-old man a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month, and all of this was in minutes. Want to cross this off your list fast? Select Quote can offer up to $2 million in instant affordable coverage with no medical exam required. So whether you need a $500,000
Oh, that's the guy part of it, bro. I'm thinking like I thought that was a ad.
policy or a $5 million policy, their licensed insurance agents can help you find the right policy for you, your family, and your budget. Plus, quotes are completely free and take only minutes. We're all busy, but do me a favor. Take a couple of minutes today to get your free quote. Go to selectquote.com. That's selectquote.com. Details on the sample rate at selectquote.com. They started their day. Alina Habba started her day yesterday before she even got to the cross-examination continuation of Michael Cohen by attacking the law clerk. She said, I don't know.
Oh, that's what he was talking about, bro. Man, that had me confused, man. I thought that was like another thing, bro. I really thought that was an ad. Anybody can put in the comments whatever you see. Did y'all think that was an ad? Like, yeah, I think that was an ad, right? But the way that some white people talk, like the big vocabulary, like
I don't appreciate it, and she's not the judge, and she's rolling her eyes, and she's dismissive. And the judge was like, okay, can we move on now? And then in the hallway at the first break, the first comment, Donald Trump, because his lawyer just planted the seed, this isn't by accident, this is a strategy. I don't know the payoff for the strategy, doesn't seem to be working, is to go after the system, the process, the clerk, the judge, the attorney general. Forget the evidence. In the meantime, evidence is stacking up in the courtroom, testimonial and documentary evidence in the courtroom, exhibits, so much so the judge says, listen, I know you don't like exactly what Michael Cohen said, but if you think I'm relying on just Michael Cohen to make my ultimate decision in this case, the evidence would fill the courtroom. Exactly. So why are you continuing to attack? Because it allows candidate Trump to have something to talk about when he's fundraising. Let me read the order to you now. It's only 2 pages.
The order's 2 pages? Bro, come on. We only got 9 minutes left.
Take me long. I'll give you the highlights. From the top. On October 3rd, on the record, this is Judge Engoron, imposed on all parties to this action a very limited gag order. Quote, forbidding all parties from posting, emailing, or speaking publicly about any members of my staff, emphasizing quite clearly that personal.
So, bro, I'm from Canada, so it's like, I should have did Trudeau, because I see it like next to it says, do you support Ottawa's $9.5 billion add to the Ukraine? God damn.
Attacks on members of my court staff are unacceptable, inappropriate, and I will not tolerate them under any circumstances, and that failure to abide by that will result in serious sanctions. The judge went on to say in the second paragraph, despite this unambiguous order, last week I learned that Donald Trump had failed to abide by it by not removing for a total of 17 days from the website of Donald J. Trump.
He sound like, bro, he's like the narrator. He don't even know what the hell he's saying. Like, man.
An untrue and disparaging, personally identifying post about my principal law clerk. That story, by the way, was broken by the Midas Touch Network. Just a little side note there. Counsel for defendants stated in open court that the violation of the gag order was inadvertent, so I imposed a $5,000 nominal sanction against Donald Trump for the first-time violation of this gag order. That should be the end of it. But the judge goes on. On October 25, just yesterday, during a break.
The judge must hate Donald Trump, bro. Like, he just told him, it's like, nah, this is it, bro. If you fuck up and with 5,000 or whatever the heck they say, you going to jail.
From the trial, Donald Trump made the following statement to a gaggle of reporters outside the courtroom. A little dismissive of reporters there, but here's the quote. And we played it. This judge is a very partisan judge with a person who's very partisan sitting alongside him. Partisan, sitting alongside. Those are the key operative words that animate that sentence for the judge. Judge went on to say quite clearly, defendant was referring once again to my principal law clerk who sits alongside me on.
The judge is just going through a lot of stuff right now, bro. It's like, man, I would hate to be the judge that has to deal with him. Like, bro, Donald Trump is crazy. Like,
on the bench. Side note, sidebar here in the hot take. The principal law clerks are assigned to each judge of the New York Supreme Court, which is the trial level court for New York. We call it the Supreme Court. That principal law clerk is a lawyer. She or he is a member of the bar. That is a feeder program for a lot of people to become judges. They start as law clerks and they end up running for or being appointed to the bench. They are basically junior judges. They're almost akin to magistrate judges in the federal.
Wait, bro. So, you mean the whole time they had a junior judge? Not like Donald Trump?
Federal system. They make a lot of decisions in the name of the judge. That's how justice works in New York. You would know that if you practice regularly in New York like I do.
Well, I'm not from New York, bro, so that makes sense. That's why.
You wouldn't know that if you're Alina Habba, who regularly practices in New Jersey, where the practice is different, or Chris Kice, who practices in Florida. Okay.
Doug is dissing everybody. He's like, I'm New York.
The judge continues on the bottom of page 1. Defendant's attorney, that's Chris Kice, offered the explanation that Donald Trump was referring to Michael Cohen, who had been sitting on the witness stand. Wait, and picture the room. You've seen the room. Judges sit on high on a bench. This one in New York, in that particular courtroom, that judge is probably 5 to 6 feet above everyone else. That's the way it works. That's why that person gets to wear the black robe and make all the decisions related to justice. Below that person, well, next to the judge, sits in another box, staff, usually the principal law clerk. When the principal law clerk's not there, sometimes it's a bailiff or sometimes it's another clerk. Below both of them, in the witness box, which is a good 4.5 feet below, adjacent but below, is the witness who's testifying. In front of them, probably another 6 feet, are counsel table that sits side by side, one for plaintiff's counsel.
This is crazy, man. All right, bro.
One for defense counsel. We have a picture we can show you. That's how all courtrooms generally work, generally, from a spatial perspective. The judge went on. I then conducted a brief hearing. This is the judge, during which Donald Trump testified. He testified because the judge put him under oath. Raise your right hand and swear to tell the truth.
And he ain't told the truth at all, bro. I know Donald Trump, bro. That motherfucker. I did not do anything they said. I obey all the law. He didn't do none of that, bro. I tell you, bro, he didn't tell the truth.
This is important because Donald Trump's already been found by this judge to be not credible and a liar before he even testifies later.
Exactly what I said, bro. I already told you, he's a liar. They not playing with
Ron,
him,
2 or 3 months from now, about the fraud in the case. Donald Trump testified under oath that he was referring to Michael Cohen. That's what they scrambled. That was the BS story that the lawyers and Donald Trump came up with. Say it's Cohen. Cohen was on the stand. You must have been talking about Cohen. No. The context is Alina Habba attacked the principal law clerk at the beginning of that day of trial. Then there's a break, and then Donald Trump renewed his attack as if mentally he had either forgotten about the gag order, possible, or he doesn't care. However, as the judge continues,
he definitely don't care, bro. He got so many lawyers behind him. It's just like, bro, he'll be out of that in no time. They really try to put him in jail, bro. I don't even know. This was like,
as the trier of fact, that's the judge. I find this testimony rings hollow and untrue.
Oh yeah, the guys put in the comments you want me to do part 2. We'll keep it. We'll do a Donald Trump reaction. Like, Trump is crazy, bro. For real.
That's a nice way of saying Donald Trump lied to the judge. No other way to put
oh my God. That's a nice way of saying Donald Trump lied to the judge. Bro, like, what do you... Come on, guys. Everybody knows he's a liar. The only ones that support him is the ones that are
untrue
racist.
Testimony under oath than
Or
lying.
don't know about him.
The Oxford English Dictionary, the judge continues, defines alongside as close to the side of, next to. Witnesses do not sit alongside the judge continued. They sit in a witness box, separated from the judge by a low wooden barrier. Further, Donald Trump's past public statements demonstrate him referring to Michael Cohen directly by his name, Cohen, or by a derogatory name, liar. But in all circumstances, he is...
He said liar. Oh my God, bro. This
unambiguous in making it known that he's referring to Michael Cohen. Moreover, the language Donald Trump used on October 25 mirrors the language he used in public statements to the press on October 2nd, where he inappropriately and unquestionably spoke about my principal law clerk. Because there, Donald Trump said, just to compare the two comments to show there's no ambiguity, quote, "This rogue judge is a Trump hater. The only one that hates Trump more."
The judge is a Trump hater, bro. Bro, he's just doing your job because you is just like scamming everybody, bro. Like, you just think you're Trump. You're the president still. Like, Trump be thinking he's still the president. He got so much power, bro. It's like, remember that TV show he had? And he used to fire everybody, bro. Like, if his lawyers don't get him out of this, he's going to fire all his lawyers, bro. And he got the money to hire more lawyers that are better. Like, boy,
is his associate up there. Up there is the equivalent of alongside. This person that works for him, and she's screaming into his ear. Because Donald Trump doesn't understand the role of the law clerk. Using imprecise language as an excuse to create plausible ambiguity about whether defendant violated this court's unequivocal gag order is not a defense, the judge continued. The subject of Donald Trump's public statement to the press was unmistakably clear. As the trier of fact, I find that Donald Trump was referring to my principal law clerk, and that as such, he has intentionally violated the gag order. So there's two, and then he imposed now a $10,000 fine and wants proof of payment within the next couple of days.
10,000, bro. Oh man, Donald Trump in hot water. Like, damn, bro.
Again, 10,000, 5,000. Don't be so focused on the money. Be more focused on a couple of things that were said by Judge Engoron yesterday in the courtroom, and in this order. One, Donald Trump lied to me under oath. That is going to pay dividends for the
Bro, everybody knows, like, I've been in court multiple times. Like, it never for me, but it's like, you know what I mean? Certain, if I was a witness, no, it wasn't that. Like, my brother. And it's like, the people get on the stand, it's like, bro, make sure you tell the truth, because they know you lie, bro. They give you consequences, man. And some of them people, man, it's like, damn, bro. It's like,
New York Attorney General, as she continues to put on her case, she already knows the judge doesn't believe a word Donald Trump says. And he sees everything now through that lens, that jaundiced view. And
like, if you don't believe him, like, then why is Donald Trump there, bro? It's like they don't believe a word he says, man. They don't believe one single word he says. That's like a child, bro. Like, you know how child be telling you something, and the mother is like, I don't believe him, because your child, all he does is child lie. That's Donald Trump. He's like a child to them. That's
Donald Trump's probably 2 months away from taking the stand in his own defense. It's a long time. So before he even stepped into the courtroom in his own case, Donald Trump has already been branded a liar by the judge. That's bad. The $10,000, it'll be $100,000 the next time it happens. Or it'll be jail the next time it happens.
He said be $10,000 or it'll be jail. That's crazy, bro. We're going to listen a little more, and then we're going to wrap this up.
So that's the context of what happened. But the other takeaway is what the judge said yesterday in court, which is you can say what you want about Michael Cohen. I'm paraphrasing. But there's enough evidence to fill this courtroom concerning the persistent fraud case and 6 counts of fraud that is being presented by the New York Attorney General every day, every minute. I'll tell you who's not bashing and wasting time, energy, or
they're not playing with that, man. I remember we was talking to a lot of people, bro, about this whole Donald Trump. People like, oh, he ain't gonna go to jail. Like, bro, after watching this, I feel like he's gonna go to jail. Like, he's gonna lie again. No, man, I want to give a shout out. There's one dude I really do watch. God, inspired me. Everybody says you wanted me to do reaction videos before. This is the second one. DJ Ghost. What up, Ghost Gang? Shout out to you. I hope I meet that nigga one day. That nigga's so cool, bro. Like, he's just him, man. Like, dog, like, man, dog, he be on point with shit and knowledge. But I've always been like that, where I give knowledge to. So that's why I kind of like that shit. He related, because it's like, he's similar. Like, the nigga's like him, and I'm like me, but it's just like similar ways of what he's doing, right? So, you know, so. But, yeah, man, y'all jump in the comments. Put in the comments what y'all think about this Trump stuff. Do y'all think Trump gonna go to jail or Trump gonna lie again? Either one, he gonna lie again, he goes to jail. Or do you think Trump gonna get out of it? Anyway, man, it's SeeReal. Reaction over. Don't forget to subscribe. And y'all, man, keep reacting. 1,000. It's real.